So a nice easy start today. So just a nice easy walk. Just get that body warmed up. Get my body warmed up anyway. So a nice easy walk. Get the side to side push. Get those hips going. Side and he's forward. And nice easy knee lift. Left, and the foot is under the knee. And back to a nice easy walk. A little bit of an animated walk here. Arms going. Kick on the inside. A little quicker. And slow down. Still going side to side, but knee lift in front. Gently elbows in. Keep going. And to foot. Inside. Nice easy walk. Heel touch front. Heel touch side. Okay. Heel touch inside still. I'm going to go heel touch front, side, side. Front and side. Side to side. Well, I guess my wife's in the bathroom. And back to front. So two front, two side again. And side. Side, front, and side. Side. I'm going to have to just switch this up. Sorry. Sorry about that. Okay, back to walking. Now let's switch it off now. A nice easy knee lift. So about that, John. Life goes on. And easy kicks front. Holy moly, that's a long message. Murphy's Law. Little kicks. Both hands forward. Now back to easy walk. And knees high. Get those arms tapping. Don't touch fat. Punch it out. Punch, punch, punch. Pull it back. Hands to the side. Toe touch. Two front, two side. Toe touch. Two heel front, two heel side, two toe front. There we go. You ready? Here we go. Heel, heel, side heel, front toe, side toe, front heel, side, front toe, side. Again. Heel, side, toe touch front, toe touch side. Now last time. Heel front, heel side, toe touch front, toe touch side. And back to walk. Toe touch behind. And try and make that wide. Wide as you can, as wide as is comfortable. Take it wider each time. Really cover a bit of distance here. Come on. Get those arms going. Back to easy walk. Guess it's not that easy to keep the rhythm going, right? Okay. Back to easy kicks front. Easy kick side. Kick side. And you've got it. Two front, two side. There we go. Front. And side. And front. And side. Front. Side. Front. You got it. A little bit bigger. Bigger kicks front. Bigger kicks side. Put it up. Whoa. Whoa. Front. Kick. Side kick. Front. Last time front. Last time side. Okay. Good stuff. Keep moving. Okay, we're going to work on quads now. So bump kicks. Same side. Opposite bump. Opposite bump. Now the skater. Foot behind. behind, bum kicks. Foot behind. Bum kicks. Foot behind. Bum kicks. You got it. And easy. Slide, slide, touch. Slide, slide, touch, hold behind. That's time to grapevine. That foot comes in front, and it goes behind. In front, touch, in front, touch, in front, touch, now behind, and push. Behind. And last time. That's a nice thing. Behind us. Come up. Very roughly and easy runs. There's our little run. And roll. And easy run. And easy run. And easy run. And easy run. Easy run. Easy run. Last time lift. And lift again. Lift again and easy run. And nice heel touch front. Okay, good, excellent. Good job. Okay. And with the block squeeze behind the chair. I'll just get a side 45 on you here so you can see my feet. So the blocks are out. First way away from the chair, not too close. So nice big stretch. Nice little bend of the knees. Straighten the legs. Heel on the ground. Lean towards the chair. Back. Push the knees down. Straighten out the legs. Lean towards the chair. Bend the knees. Straighten them out. Hips towards the chair. Back. Bend the knees. Straighten the legs. Hips towards the chair. Back. Bend the knees. Last time. Straighten, hips towards the chair, coming back, bend the knees. Just right foot on, stretch it forward, back, and a nice bigger bend this time. Stretch it forward, back, and slightly bigger bend. Swell up those muscles of the thigh, because we're going to need to do that in a minute. So we get going. And last time forward. And last time back. Excellent. Switching feet. So stepping forward, stepping back, bending our front leg, stepping forward, stepping back, stepping forward, stepping back. And 3 more times. A bit lower each time. Making sure we're nice and stretched out. So lower if you can. And last time coming back. And long as we can. Good job. A little bit of stretching out through the hip here, so we'll knee to chest. Pull that leg straight back behind you. Pull it back, get it up as high as you can. As long as it's comfortable, just still working on that joint. Excellent. And then just lifting that leg up to the side, stretch it through the groin. A little higher each time. And we're going to do 2 more. Now we're switching sides. So knee to chest, leg back straight behind. Pull the heel up. Go down, heel up. Two more. And out to the side, so lifting it up to the side, lifting it, lift, and 4, 3, 2, and here's the last one. Excellent. Working out the lower back, chest down towards the ground, nice back arch, flatten the back, little back arch, flatten the back, little back arch. And 4, work that lower back, get it nice and loose. Oh, it feels good. Okay, and last one. And leaning over to your left and to your right, middle, over one side up, over the other side, down and up, down and up. Last time right, left, last time right. Hands on hips, the rotation here, so we're just rotating here to the right, to the left, and to the right, and to the left, and the right, and left. Now I'm going to add a little twist, so going tight right and big stretch. Left, left, and big stretch. Right, and pull around a little bit more, and left, pull around a bit more. Last time right, pull a bit more, look behind you. Last time left, pull behind you. Excellent. Easy arms, don't swing, nice and loose, loosen up those shoulders. Make sure they're nice and loose before we start challenging them. Just going to do a little stir of the pot here, so we lean forward. Now we just get that one arm, right arm swinging, making a big circle on the ground. Then reverse it, just hanging down from the shoulder, just so gravity is just pulling it down from here. Just let it hang. And the other side, big circle, nice and loose in the shoulder, and reverse it. So swinging it around, 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 and around. Now gradually coming up and doing nice little circles the side of the body. So behind as far as you can, behind as far as you can. Make those circles bigger, bigger. Again, if it hurts going above your shoulders, then keep it down. We keep the arms circling, now lower and lower. And now a little by your side, little circles by your side, just get them bigger again, bigger. Make sure you get them big and really big, big as you can. And now smaller and smaller, smaller and smaller, and back so they're just by our sides. Now reverse it, little right side, getting bigger and bigger, bigger and bigger, bigger and bigger, back and over, back and over, back and over, and back to smaller, 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 and back by the side, gradually last time getting bigger, 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 big as you can, smaller now, smaller, 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 and back to the side, and away you go. Fingers in, fingers stretch, fingers in, fingers stretch, flick them out, 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 flick them out. And wrists, so blocking fingers, rotating the wrist, work through that wrist. Those of us that have a bit of arthritis in our wrist, these are really good exercises for that. Excellent. Just push them back as far as you can. back. Now just go fingertip and push it back as far as you can. Relax it, push it back, push it back, push it back, push it back. Other side, push it back, push it back, push it back. Just your fingers. Push and push. Excellent. And now, rotating the wrists around each other. Nice. Loosening up those wrists. Reverse that. Next one. And last time, dropping to the side. Just lifting them up a little higher. Little flying. Little flying, a little higher. Add the knee to bend. And lift and drop. Lift and drop. Yeah, last time, lift and drop. Yeah, shake them all out. Okay, here we go. So we're going to work behind the chair today. We'll just start off with regular squats. Then we'll just add a few variations as we go. Okay, so feet on either side of the legs of the chair. We're going to come all the way down here and come all the way back up. So again, try and get our thighs parallel to the ground. Use the chair as much or as little as you want. There we go. So coming down, 1, 2, 3. And 4, 3, 2, and here's the last one. Well done. Okay, stretch them out a little bit. So we're going to have feet wide, and we're going to bend this left leg, then push it up straight. So we're just going one side first. So bending as low as you can, pushing 1. Bend, 2, and keep it going. Push that knee over the toes, remember. Knees over the toes. A lot of weight over there. Pressure down, push it up. Pressure down, push it up. And keep it going. And 4 more. 3, 2, and the last one. Ah, yes. And just kick the legs out, get a bit stiff. Blood flowing. Same thing at the side. Just remember our feet are a long way apart here. We're bending the other leg this time. So bending, pushing up 1, low as you can. This leg is straight. All the work's being done on the outside leg. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and there's our last one. And 1. Woo-wee. Well done. This time we're just falling over, pushing back, falling over, pushing back. There we go. And again, drop the hips if you can. Drop, inside leg straight, push up, and push, and push. Side leg straight. Two more. Low as you can. Last one. Okay. A bit of action here. Same thing, the other side. So falling, pressure, push it up. Four more. Last one. Okay, good job. Woo! I'm just going to work the inside leg. So this leg is going to touch out, come back in, but the work's done on the inside leg. So weight on the right leg, left leg touches to the side, comes back in. There we go. So 1, 2, 3. Push that knee forward. Low as you can. Low as you can. And 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Okay. This time, other leg. So, going out to the side, coming back 1, 2, 3, 4. Four more. Low as you can. 2 more. Last one. Okay. Woo-wee. So, one more little set. Single leg squats. We just do 10 of these. Again, if you have trouble coming up on the 1 foot, and use 2 feet, but narrow stance. If you can, we want you to have 1 foot in front. If you can do it one-legged, good, go for it. All right. So hands in front. Pull those feet right underneath your chair. So it's easier to come up and then lowering down. And up. Now try not to press too heavily on your foot. Try and feel as though you're using that support leg more than the other one. Remember, lower gently into the chair, don't flop. 3 more. 2. And here's the last one. Now switching feet. Other foot on. Put your hands in front again. Coming up 1. 2 more. Last one. Okay. And kick them out. Good work. So I'm going to go behind the chair. I'm going to do back lunges. But keep your block handy. I'm going to add the block today. So the first one is just a regular back lunge. So right foot goes back, as far as you're comfortable, lowering, pulling up and dragging the back foot. So here we go. Step, down, pull. Step, down, pull. You got it. And remember, if you can, let go of the chair as you're coming up. And 4 more for this one. Last one. Knee down. Pull up. Okay. Well done. Try and keep moving. Other leg. Going back behind, lowering, pulling it. There we go. And 4 more. Keep that chin up. Lower the back knee. Lower, pull. 2 more. Big step, lower, pull. Big step, lower. Last one. Whew. Well done. Okay. This time, the way we did it with the front squats, we're going to do it with the back squats. It's going to have our toes on the pad. And we're going to go back behind here, lower down, and then pull up. So you really get a good stretch in the hamstrings and the glutes with the toes up. There we go. So big step back, toes on the block, here on the ground, lower, and pull up. Swing back, lower, pull touch, back, lower, pull. Try and go as low as you were before. You're going to go slightly bigger range of motion. Now we can go low with the knee. All right. 4 more. 3, 2, and here we go, last one. Okay, switching feet. So, left toes on, heel on the ground. Then we're stepping back as far as you can, lowering down, pulling up. All right, here we go. Pulling up 1. Follow. And to 3. Last 2. Come on, get that knee down. Pull up on that front leg. Oh, yes. You can feel that one tomorrow. Well done. Okay, so this time, the whole foot is on the block. Not the heel, not just the toes rather, but the whole foot. So standing on top of the block, going down, lowering, and pulling all the way up. So we're standing on top of the block. So, started with 2 feet on the block. We're going to step off the block with 1 foot. Keep that foot on, pull it up, back on top. And here we go. 1, 2. Go 4 more? I think you do. Come on, 3 more. Oh, yeah. And here's my last one. Lower and pull up. Oh, yes. I like that. Okay. Here's the last one. I'll have a 1 minute break. So remember, Both feet starting on the block. And step back with the other leg this time. So step off and down, lower, back on top. And 3 more. There's our last one. Really down. Pull it up. Oh, yes. You really feel that on the glutes and hamstrings. Okay, keep moving. Keep moving. We'll take a 1 minute break for water. All right, and get your band free. There we go. So, again, you can do these sitting or standing, whichever is your pleasure. You can do half and half. I'm going to do them standing. So that way I can feel your pain. All right. Okay, so remember, I'm going to pump these off pretty quickly so we can get to our abs. So these are the variations of the Rocky arm curls. And I'm going to do 3 different types of arm curls, but we're going to do them to the Rocky pattern. So just to refresh your mind, first one is going to be hands all the way up to the shoulders. We're just doing 10s of these. So here we go. So putting up 1, 2, hands, palms up, palms forward. Now that's the 10 there. So now we're just going to come halfway. So coming up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, palms up, 9, 10. Now we're going to go from halfway to shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we do the full McCoy. Coming back all the way up. 1, palms forward. 2, 3, 4, 5. Elbows stay in. 2 more. 1 more. Okay. Now I'll take a 10-second break. I'm going to do the same thing, but instead of palms forward, it's now thumbs up. All right. So remember, all the way. There we go. So thumbs up. 1, 2. Now just halfway. Thumbs up. This is the hard one, halfway to shoulders. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now the full action, hips to shoulders. Thumbs up. 1, 2, 3. Woo! So our last one is back of the hands. Back of the hands. So 5 seconds. You need a little bit more slack. Put your feet closer together. All the way up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Halfway. Now halfway to shoulders. Okay, there we go, last 10, all the way, hips to shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Woo! Well done, good stuff. So we will do this one sitting down. You actually sit on the full width of the band. So put that on the chair, sit on it. Okay. So we're just going to do overhead press for elbows. So we're going to get hands from shoulders, elbows front, pushing out. There we go. And pushing 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we're just going to do single arms alternating, 10 each side. So we're going to be pressing up 1, 2. There we go. So press 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. Last one right, last one left. Good job. Now just throw the band behind your shoulders. Right. Now we're just going to be pushing and alternating sides. Keep this. Okay, that's not going to work very well. Okay, take it from underneath and just put it underneath your arms. Although we may be able to save the transition, but too slippy. All right, so again, elbows in, pushing them away. And as we push away, we're going to lean back. There we go. So press 1, 2, elbows stay in, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo-wee. This time band over the shoulders, this time around the neck. And I'm just going to do these triceps presses. So we can hold this fairly high. And we can do this standing or sitting. And we do it standing. We're going to come up on our toes. Elbows stay in. Pressing 1, 2, 3, 4. Last 2. Oh yeah. All the way. Woo-wee. Good job. Okay, so that's on our legs, our arms. So let's do abs. And again, most of these exercises we're going to do on the floor. You can modify to the chair. When on the chair, you can either do it sitting right at the front of the chair and leaning with the back on the chair. And you can do these little, pull the back off the chair. Or if you wanted to make it harder, you can sit across the chair, sit right at the edge. And when you're lying back to do these exercises, make sure you've got a lot of nice back support, all right? So that's your choice. But as promised, here we go with the mats on the ground. Make good space. Okay. Give me a minute to get set up here. Minute for me to get set up. Then we'll just crank them out. All right. So, got my nice big towel this morning. My wife is taking no chances I've been getting any sweat on here, Matt. All right. All right, so there we go. So you can have the chair by you if you want to use that to helping you down and then helping you up at the end. Not a bad idea. Okay. So here we go. I hope everybody can see me. I'll just move this little mouse out of the way. So here we go. Going down to the ground on our backs. So I'm doing pretty much a repeat of what I did last time on the floor, just so that we have it through recording, and we'll take it from there. Here we go. So we're going to be lying back. We're just doing one leg bent, one leg straight, hands sliding along the ground. I'm going to be doing basically sets of 20 here. So lying down, hands on the ground, head touching lightly. You're going to pull your shoulders off the ground, sliding your hands along the ground. So coming up, 1, 2, 3, keep it going. Tighten that tummy. Feel as though you're rotating off your hips. So you're not just pulling your shoulders off, you're actually getting almost the lower back off as well by tightening the tummy. So keep trying that straight. Try and pivot right at the hips or on the pelvis. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to switch legs, sliding up 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep it going. Remember, pivot at the hips, tummy tight. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands on thighs, both feet flat on the ground. Knees 90 degrees. Hands just going up to the top of the kneecap. So coming up, 1, 2, again, tighten the tummy. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. So that's 60. So we're going to do alternating sides. So hands coming across, touching the outside of the opposite knee. So coming up 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. And 10, 10. Excellent. Well done. This time I'm going to have legs straight. I'm just going to be coming up with shoulders off the ground and one leg up, alternating sides, 10 each side. So coming up 1, 2, 3, 4. Foot off the ground. You got 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can feel that. If you want to just loosen up your back, just lift your hips up and let them drop. Lift and drop. And feel as though you're whacking the floor. And then relaxes everything in the lower back. Sometimes helps the vertebrae to get back where they should be. Okay. So we're going to finish with a couple of dead bugs. And remember, the dead bug is when we have feet and hands really looking up at the ceiling. So the first one we're going to do is to just pull the shoulders off the ground. Okay, so the feet off, hands up, and reach for the ceiling. 1. Pull the shoulders up. 2. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. This one's a little harder, so the hands are going to go flat on the side. and we're going to try and get our hips off the ground. So pulling the hips up. So here we go. So pull them up 1, 2, hips up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Ooh. All right, so here's a little coordination, working the sling muscles. So we're going to have both feet off the ground. Hands are basically just by your shoulders. And as one leg goes out, the arm goes out opposite in the opposite direction. Just going to alternate sides. It's going to do 5 each side. So feet off, hands off. Now I'm going to go left leg, you can go right leg, left arm out, and hold that position and keep that tummy tight. Pulling back in, switch sides, tighten up the tummy as you're going out. And here we go. So 1, push that tummy in. 1, and 2, and 2, and 3, and 3, and 4, and 4. Now here's the last one on the right, and last one on the left. Opposite sides. And relax. Again, bang the back. It's getting a little tight. Loosen it up, relax it. So this one isn't really an ab, but it's a very good glute and hamstring exercise. And it's just doing really bridging. So it's a back bridge. So hands can be either side, flat down, pushing up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here's 1, 10. Now I'm going to do 10, but this time single legs. So you can have that foot on the other one. Or you can let it dangle, your choice. So coming up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one is 10. Switching feet. So again, if it's easier here, fine. If not, let's just let it hang. Coming up 1, 2. Try and keep the weight on the heel, right? And that gets a little more engagement with glutes and hamstrings. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. And again, a little bit of lift and drop, lift and drop, lift and drop. So you can hear me flopping, right? Oh yeah, feels good. So we're going to come over onto our fronts. So again, suggest you roll over onto your side here, come into a bit of a fetal curl, pull the knees underneath. Okay, I'm going to turn around here to face you. I think my face is probably preferable to my bum to look at. So here we go. So again, we did this last week. I'll do it one more time, where we're going to be having opposite leg and arm forward, and then we're going to actually do a square either side. Try not to let the hips drop and rotate. So keep the hips square to the ground. So here we go. On all fours. So coming up, we're doing 2. So out, down, in, and up, out, down, in, and up. We'll do it one more time. Out, down, in, and up. And switching sides. So one hand out, get your balance on your knee, out, down, in, and up, out, down, in, and up, and then once more, out, down, in, and up. And nicely done. Stretching your back out a little bit now, on all fours, and around the back, flatten the back, round, and flatten, round, flatten, round, flatten it out, round it. 3 more times. Feels nice. Twice more. Last time. Okay, and while we're down here, we'll stretch out our hip flexors. So right leg forward, Coming all the way across. If you want, the chair is here to lean on. If not, nicely here, just stretch through that groin, press that groin down towards the ground, and relax if you can. So I'm just going to add a little bit more stretch by reaching up with our arm and leaning back slightly. And a little bit more stretch in the groin. Hold it for 5 and 4, 3, 2, and then relax. Switching sides. Other foot forward. Nice big stretch. You can. Elbows on knees. Hand on knees. Leaning back. Pushing this hip down. Now I'm going to add the arm. So coming up and reaching up and back. Up and back. Up and back. And go back just a little bit. And relax it down. Well done. Okay. Going to stretch the lower back a little bit more. So hands down, open out. So we're almost like an extended knee push-up. Going to lower our chest to the ground and very gently lift the chest up. Not the hips, so don't lift the hips. Just as far as the chest can come up, lower down. And up and lower down. And up. Keep it going. And just 2 more. And last one. Now, last one, if you can push all the way up, walk your hands back, up to here. Hold down. Now, we're going to step forward here with the right leg, but this time we've just got the legs straight, and we're pushing our tummy down towards our thighs, and stretching out through the hamstrings, and a bit through the glute, calf. There we go. So just holding that, down a little bit lower, down a little bit lower. Feel a nice big stretch, and relax. So we're going to switch sides. So other leg forward, heel on the ground, toes up, tummy down towards thigh, down a little bit further, a little bit further, and a little bit further. And last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Now we're going to come all the way up, if we can. All right, use the chair. When you come up, just take a minute and just relax. Make sure you're not dizzy coming from really lying down to standing up. Sometimes there's a little delay in blood pressure, so give yourself a chance to adapt. If you're feeling okay, not lightheaded, excellent. And they're ahead of today's lesson. So, amen to that. So thank you everybody for joining us. We do have a very short story for those of you that wish to hang around. Now, I think it's user-friendly. We travel fairly well, I think. So, here we go. A little bit tight on time here, so I'll get this done fairly quickly if I may. Sun's just come out. Oh boy, right across my screen. Anyway, so this is a story about Albertans. So I don't know whether you know it, but in Alberta they have little enclaves of different ethnic groups. This one is about a little ethnic group that's German, and it's a little community called Ruderheim. And there's a very large German-speaking population. One day, a local rancher was driving down a country road, and he noticed that a man was using his hand to drink water from the rancher's stock pond. So the rancher rolled down the window and he shouted out, "Sir Engelheim, trick das Wasser nicht. Die Kuh haben Bären geschnitten." That's what he said, which means, apparently, for those of you who speak German, glad to meet you. Don't drink the water. The cows have shit in it. And the man shouted back, "I'm from Montreal. I'm just down here campaigning for Trudeau. I can't understand you. Please speak in English." So the rancher replied, "Use both hands." Okay. There you go. Some old jokes about the Irish.